Excuse you. Just like sneezed on me. It's rather uncomfortable. That's fair enough. We can go there. Should be easy enough, I would think. Come back.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
You tried, game. You tried. Oops, stay on the road. I need more tea. Come on, Pebbles, keep it together. We'll just cut up through there where the camp we stayed at. Should be like the fastest route, I think. I'm sure horses go much faster, but I feel like this one is pretty quick. I'm sure later when I do better than poor Pebbles here, I'll feel differently. I think this thing is fucking terrible. Alright, this seems to be the town, I presume. Or it's not a town, that's cool too. To be fair, it looked like a town from afar. I think that's in the distance there. Interesting sight, you say? I suppose. Really see what's so interesting about it. Just a broken pot and bottomless lake that I'm just running through. Stunning. Stunningly interesting. Oh yeah, we're actually still some distance from this thing. It's getting a pretty vista. It's like, well, I didn't find out though. So it could be anywhere in here, that's fine. I thought he said something about being a blacksmith, but I could be making that up. Let's see what we can find. There certainly seems to be something going on here. That was simple.
Nope. Move along, citizens. Move along.
Assuming somebody
There's
got to
nothing
him.
to see here. If that's what you call nothing to see, I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you
That makes everything.
to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him. Sacra.
Sakura.
Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Fair enough. Let's do it.
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Alright.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
That's about what I'd expect.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now. And nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
Fair enough. What's it say? Race?
An inscription in blood. It's a pity I don't know how to read. Looks like they wanted to give someone a warning. But who? And a bandit who knows how to write isn't something you see every day.
It's fair.
What's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head. Could they have bludgeoned him to death and then gutted him? That would explain why he didn't scream.
I mean,
Lord above,
yeah.
they did a hell of a job on him. Must have been agony. How come no one heard anything?
Anything else going on in here? Well, he won't be needing this food. Actually, am I hungry? Well, he won't be needing this food. It's a shame, you just can't let it go to waste. It's criminal in its own right.
A bed?
Yes, indeed it is.
A bed?
It's still just a bed. Schnapps. Same thing I just looked in.
Nothing here.
I feel like lockpicking's not gonna really get me anything in there. Otherwise, I'd be slightly more interested in doing it within earshot of that guy. Maybe this guy can read. Can you tell me what it says?
God be with you.
Another thing about loot, boss.
That's a real shame I can't read. It's a skill I can develop, and I'd really like to. But, I can't, so, you know. What is this? Nothing? Okay. Oh, you're gonna leave, huh? Well, I mean, if you're gonna make me go lockpick, then once again, you're gonna be broken. Not really sure why that's doing that. Alright, nothing notable there. That's what I assumed, but it's nice to have the scout, though. Well, who can we ask? No, I don't need to learn about animal husbandry. It's a nice thought, I guess. As a butcher, I don't really care about that. Let's go more into town. Just be a tanner. Presume. That's a lot more going on down here, I guess.
That's a piece of good fortune, then. We ought to celebrate.
Horsemanship leveled up, fantastic. Oh, they're chasing that guy. Well, let's get him. I thought someone screamed thief. Bailiff, you're doing a crappy job.
Millstones will grind you down eventually.
Tackle him.
I'll fucking kill you.
How come no one speaks English? Nobody I fight speaks English. That's a cool job, you piece of crap.
Are you serious?
Alright, villager. Nothing to say for that.
You
Okay.
showed him. Thank
That's what I do.
That thieving magpie. You can't trust anyone these days. And just so you know, I'm no pinch purse. Here's a small reward.
It's true, you could have been thief. It does say bandit. And he appears to be dead. Fair enough. Let him keep his pretzel from when he wakes up from that. He'll be fine. He's probably just got like a concussion. Some dural bleeding, whatever. Tally. Smearthon man sounds kind of nice. Sprinter bounce type. You don't either overeat or go hungry for 5 consecutive days. That's probably never gonna happen. You can dispel hunger with anything. You won't suffer from eating poisoned or spoiled food, but neither will you have any positive effect from it. You won't suffer from eating poisoned or spoiled food, but neither will you have any positive. Why would I ever have positive effect from eating spoiled food? I mean, I feel like this is good. Balance diet's not gonna happen. Might as well get over that idea now. So those other abilities sounded pretty sweet. Anyways, I was doing something. Wasn't as exciting as that, but I was doing something. I didn't really want you to gallop. Huh. Seems like the center of town. Indeed, there's a grocer. What do you know, good
My
sir?
respects to you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know nothing about it, but ask all you want.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
I didn't really know him. He kept to himself, even in the tavern.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Come to think of it, he was in church yesterday. He was even talking to the priest and went to confession. I was wondering what he was up to take to the faith all of a sudden. But I suppose no sin's too dark for God's mercy.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
Why would he?
I was coming from the tavern very late that night, and
No.
I caught a glimpse of someone entering the village. He looked like he was in a hurry. It was only a shadow against the sky, but after what happened, I wouldn't wonder.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
Not with anyone from the village. He used to sit in the tavern next to us sometimes, but he never said much.
Fair enough. Let's go to the church.
Thank you.
Nah, I don't want any of your crappy food, though. Are you interested in a rash? No. No, that sounds disgusting. Go away. Well, presumably this is a church. Call me silly, but looks like a church to me. With a complete lack of priest, I see. You're in a private area. Okay. It's a hard lockpick. So I'm right there practicing a swordsmanship. I'm just practicing being a statue. What the fuck is going on?
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
Bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child, all sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubosh don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son. And one of those is the sanctity
I knew this was gonna
of the
happen.
confession.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances. And this is one of them.
Probably can't threaten him.
But Lubosh is dead. You can't hurt him, but if you don't tell me, more innocent people may die.
If I told you, I would be betraying a vow that's a cornerstone of the Holy Church. If people believed the sanctity of the confessional couldn't be trusted, the consequences would be even worse than that.
Worse than the death of innocent Christians? Worse than the murderer escaping punishment?
No one escapes punishment.
Yes, yes, yes.
Father, Lubosch was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional.
Must be another way to find out.
I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll try to think up some way of helping you. Suppose we talk it over in the evening. In the tavern. Over a cup of good wine. Maybe we'll come up with something.
All right. Thank you, Father.
Let's talk. But that's a window.
I see you know how to wield a sword, Father. I wouldn't have expected that from a man of the cloth.
With a stick. I practice with a stick. Reminder of my youth and days gone by, and it helps keep me in good form.
Do you have any work that needs doing?
My dear lad, I have more worries than I can bear. Another pair of shoulders would ease my burden. I have to deal with a local witch.
A witch?
The herb woman, old Gertrude. That devious hag who will stoop to anything. Like all herbalists, for that matter.
Oh, don't tell me. The cows are giving blood instead of milk, and babies are being born with 2 heads and a tail.
This is no laughing matter. Gertrude isn't evil. She just has peculiar ideas about what's good for people. A little bird told me she incited some Ujet's women to witchery.
A little bird told you, did it?
You know how good people are at seeing the splinter in another's eye and not the beam in their own.
In other words, someone's been gossiping. And what's the problem?
As long as herb women stick to giving psychic to folk and bloated cows, assisting in childbirth, or burning incense in bedrooms to help with sleep, then nothing at all. But this is sacrilege, and it's unsafe. All sorts of molds and lichens and poisonous plants and other foul things go into those concoctions. I'd hate to see her poison some poor gullible lass.
What do you want me to do?
Poison, you say?
I want you to go and see her and find out what she's been up to. I know she lives in fear of the Holy Church, so tell her I sent you. That will make her talk and think twice about encouraging witchcraft. If you learn that she truly did involve folk in some foolishness, find out all you can and deal with it.
Deal with it.
Consider it done.
Consider it
Good.
done.
And never fear. I'm a man who always pays his debts. You'll find Gertrude, the old herb woman, in the woods.
Fair enough. Might give me something to do while I wait for him, I guess. Perhaps I need to turn it on. Three side quests. Green-eyed monster. We don't need to track that. Why we can only do 3 is kind of weird, but whatever. Probably go do that while we wait. Either way, I think we're going to end it for here today. Later today we'll be playing some Factorial and stuff, but if you're watching this later on YouTube, I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great day. Take care.